Good morning, happy Thursday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM on this thankfully, finally Thursday. Thankful. This week has flown by. Good to see you. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
Good to see you. I'm Maddie Conklin.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You.
Make me say it one more time.
Yeah, I want to say, it is good to see you, friend. And don't make me regret saying that.
I won't. It's going to be a great show. So it is Thankful Thursday.
And guess why I'm thankful? Because Maddie sent me a very happy text last night.
Yes. Actor strike.
It's over.
Tentative agreement until 12:01 Thursday going into Friday morning. It will be finalized. It will be over. The actor strike is done. Hopefully Critics' Choice Awards will still go on in January. I have a long list for you and Chris Luzader of places you need to try.
I'm usually excited about the Critics' Choice. I'm more excited this time about your list of restaurants to try. Because I'm always going there, Googling, getting Yelp reviews. Where should I go? What should I do?
Yeah.
Now I have someone with experience who could be like, check this out.
And you know who's even better than me at food?
Who?
Geraldo.
Oh, then.
So we're going to compile a whole bunch. Now, I know where you typically stay, Century City area.
Don't tell the viewers. I'm just
kidding. It's a big area.
I'm just kidding.
But what I'm saying is you might have to yonder past,
Ubering to a different locale.
Okay.
Now, I've always wanted to do, but I don't know where to go. I see on TV where you go to these beautiful restaurants that sit up like on a mountain that overlook the ocean.
Oh, yeah?
And that look at, I don't know, that have beautiful views. I don't even know where to go or what that would be, though.
Now, that I don't think I've been to. Okay. However, Elefante. Have you heard of it?
No.
Santa Monica, very good, overlooks the ocean. Very chic, very like,
Do they have any cheesecake factories?
Yes, they do. You've been to Marina Del Rey. Now, that's a great view.
It was a good view, and I love Cheesecake Factory.
You can never go wrong because guess what? There's a million things on the menu. You're going to have to like something.
It's like a novel.
So the last time I went was last Christmas, and I overate so much, I made myself sick. Like, I just couldn't stop. We got so many appetizers, and we were, having some drinks, and I was so sick afterwards. I was like,
that's fine.
We had to walk the Grove, and I was like, I can't do this.
Can't do it.
I'm gonna pop.
So much food. I think it's time for coworker call out.
Coworker call out.
We made this up with Adam. Angela Luna, did you check your phone yet this morning?
I did not.
Well,
I'm
you
scared.
might want to go check it.
Oh, no.
Check your phone.
No.
I'm not going to show the viewers, but I'm going to show Angela Luna this. I'm going to walk over to Miss Luna, our dear friend Angela Luna.
I'm scared.
Oh, no.
Now, we have, we just want to point out your parking job.
Her parking job.
Angela Luna is the worst parker in our parking lots.
To set the scene.
I'm not even going to deny.
I think we.
Her car is halfway into the lanes where people are driving by. I got this morning and go, why is this car in my way?
If we can blur out the license plate,
Right.
that's something we should show.
Yes. There is like this much space between her car and the bumper to tell you stop moving.
So here's why I think it's that bad this morning.
Not this morning, it's every morning.
No, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a horrible. I'm really good at parallel parking.
We're gonna have to test this, 'cause I don't believe
I
it.
don't know why, but like actual real parking, it's a little rough. But no, this morning, so I was coming in and my usual spot was taken. I was like, oh, okay. So then there was one that was like right there, and I had to like kind of really overcorrect it, and I was really scared my car was gonna like hit the little parking thing.
What do you call that concrete bumper?
Yeah, is that a bumper?
Yeah,
Parking
I don't know.
bumper.
There's
Yeah,
a good.
really
I'm going to blur the license plate. I will blur it. We're going
Yeah.
to show the viewers.
Are you okay with that,
Are you
though?
okay with
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Who cares? Do it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care if she's all right with
Yeah.
it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's
No, that's pretty bad.
rolling in
do-
here.
I'm sorry.
No,
Like-
we're doing it in fun.
Of course.
We're only doing this in fun because it's
Not me. No.
Also,
Jesse is just loving
I
this.
understand your fear of scratching because you have a very nice car. So, of course, you don't want to scratch like the bumper. Even though no one sees it, you know it.
Yes,
And it's your car and it's your
yes.
baby. So you're like, I don't want anything touching this.
Right.
Maddie had
right?
this image of you this morning, like maybe you were a little late and you just pulled in,
Pulled
didn't
in.
stop the car, just rolled out. and started-
I came
Just
in
kept
at the
going.
same time. I was actually on time this morning, as usual, but no, I am not gonna lie. I'm a horrendous parker. I'm gonna. That's gonna be my
parking.
vice.
Parallel parking, though?
Parallel, though. I'm your
that's
girl.
something.
Girl,
Yeah.
okay. You
Maybe
know
it's
what?
the city in me. I don't know.
If we have time ever in the future to do like a pre-taped segment, I also am a really good parallel parker. And I think you and I need to have a competition.
We should do it. Let's do it. I mean, I
Park
still
off.
think you would win, but I'm down for this.
Like
I
downtown,
definitely would try.
I love parallel
Let's do that, but
Yes.
I'll bring my truck. And we'll
No,
Now
Jesse,
that-
don't do this to me.
Now,
The
that's
extended-
another level of
the
parallel.
extended
Oh
cab.
no.
Yes.
Oh, gosh, that would
Yes.
terrify
How
me.
about that?
Wowza.
And no cameras on the back either. That's cheating. Yeah.
See, I need one of those. I need that in my car.
Yeah.
Well, I learned. I mean, I really didn't have a car cam.
You did one of
for
those?
years.
Yeah, I used to do that where you had to hold
Yeah.
the.
Nissan.
Yeah, my car doesn't. Mine's like a 2011, so it doesn't have the.
Maybe we could use a different vehicle. How about this one?
Yes.
A vintage Jeep with an impressive movie resume. It's hitting the auction block here. Iconic auctioneers say that it is auctioning off a nearly 80-year-old Willys Jeep that it says was featured in Band of Brothers, a great series, and Saving Private Ryan. The Jeep was first registered in the UK in 1977 and belonged to 3 owners before receiving a full engine rebuild earlier this year, so that means it should be able to drive. The auction group says the vehicle was first built as for the U.S. Army as a go-anywhere vehicle, and it's expected to sell for more than $19,000.
That's it?
That's it?
That's not bad, right?
No.
I was just thinking Geraldo probably wants that. Hopefully he's not watching.
That is
He's
nice.
like, yeah, I got 19,000. I
See a
can
Jeep
go
guy?
get it.
You just
See a Jeep
yeah.
guy? Yeah.
You come home
Our Jeep.
today from work and
I'm
you're
like,
like, oh,
We
where
just
this
talked
come
about that
from?
this morning.
Yeah. That would be, you don't even need cameras. And Tom, you good?
Tom.
He's just
Stop throwing
throwing
things.
things out here.
I might have to beat Geraldo out on his offer.
There we go. They both are car guys.
Oh, head to head.
Yeah. And 2 great, pieces of cinema that
Yeah.
he's been a part of. Saving Private Ryan and Band of Brothers. Did you guys ever see that?
No, but everybody loves it.
Not
Yeah,
part
it's
of
pretty
it.
good.
Saving Private Ryan. It's
Pretty good. Yeah, that's a sad one.
Jesse, when you said Jeep, I go Jurassic Park. Because I was like, oh,
yeah,
that's
that's
iconic
another
Jeep.
one, yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be
That one.
awesome. I do want to pass along this story for you as well. Okay, so this weekend, a lot of people are going hunting out there. It's the opening weekend for firearm season. Remember earlier this week we showed you that deer that jumped over into
Yeah,
the truck?
dented that truck.
Yeah.
A million
Get
times.
this one. This
Yeah.
was wild.
Yeah, this one, we may have found a video that is even better. So a deer with a few bucks to spare flies into a lingerie store.
Oh no! Look at.
Yeah, this is in Michigan. Security footage both
He's
outside,
zooming.
Baby.
both outside and inside of the store.
Look at him go.
Captured the deer charging through the store's glass door. Ran around for a little bit, and then the deer eventually saw a door open for its escape. And it gets trapped in the front window there after a few attempts, casually just walking on out of there. So that whole spiel there lasted less than 2 minutes. So the store is trying to calculate those damages. there in
Yeah,
Michigan.
seriously.
My thing is,
Boom!
I need new underwear.
okay,
Running in there.
you know, it'd be really funny if the deer came out with like underwear on the
whole, yeah,
antler.
yeah.
That'd be so funny.
What are they?
Yeah.
What are those called?
Antlers.
Antlers. I said
Antlers.
horn.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
What
I'm an
town
idiot.
was this again?
This is somewhere in Michigan. I
Oh,
don't know the
Michigan,
town.
like because I saw it's like a proper town. Why isn't there deer in the woods?
Right.
Yeah.
It's
See,
a
I
smart
Even in
deer.
the city.
Pretty smart deer.
That's what I keep wondering with all these crazy deer instances that are going on. I have this weird fear of driving, the back roads. I had to take the back roads last night to Republic because of the construction. And the entire time I'm like,
Yeah,
MB
it's,
comes out and hits
Yeah.
me.
it's a proper fear to
We're
have.
going to have some
Literally
problems.
eyes going every which
Angela,
way.
where I
Like,
live, you've been there.
Yes,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
to watch for deer every single morning
Yeah,
because they
yep.
are seriously either
Right
on the
there.
property on the
Yep.
back road to get to work every
Yeah.
single morning.
Yeah.
I've slammed
Yeah.
my brakes several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had that too in my old apartment when I lived in Maine. Like they'd always hang out right there, but like they would just chill. I didn't have to worry about them darting. They just kind of like hung out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Not a
I got
fan.
them in my neighborhood
Nope,
too,
nope,
but the city is the best place for a deer this time of year.
Yes, it is.
Apparently that's where I like to hang out.
Yeah.
Might I say too, since it is firearm season starting tomorrow, you said?
Saturday.
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 I want to encourage all the deer and the turkey to come to my property. It's a safe space.
Are you gonna give them little carrots and stuff? And
Oh yeah, I throw all my cut vegetables that I don't use in
Oh,
the yard
yes.
for the deer.
Everyone bring your garbage to work.
Yes.
We'll give it to Jeremy.
Give it to
I'll
Jeremy.
put it in.
to feed the deer.
Now again, I understand. I don't begrudge the people the right to hunt. I have a family member who uses every part of the deer
Right,
and
right.
the deer jerky. I get that, but I'm just saying, my house, safe space.
Is the sprinkler on? Make sure that's
Sprinklers off.
deactivated.
Okay,
good.
yeah, keep the-
Sprinklers
keep
off
the-
from
Don't keep them
return.
out coming
What if they're
in.
thirsty?
Oh yeah.
They're up.
They're
I'm just
fine.
saying. I threw out some extra lettuce yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Right.
Just saying.
Board at Ray Branch, Ray Manor,
We're gonna have a
Ray
whole
Branch,
feast.
Ray Branch.
There's a nice feast
Ray
for them.
Acres. Yeah.
Ray Bakers.
Yes.
I really like Ray Branch, so that's pretty nice.
Ray
Thank
Branch.
you.
Yeah, I
up
think
with
that really
These
rolls
things
off the
just
tongue.
Fly out of my mouth. I don't know what's going to be said. So.
Jesse, we know you think about it before, during, and after work. You're like, what am I going to say today? No.
Yeah, for 2 hours. Can't wait to say this. Ray Branch, Ray Branch, Ray Branch.